Guys, we're starting a new project in Fayetteville, Arkansas today. Got a neat old pond that a homeowners built themselves long time ago. I think she said 20, might be wrong, might have been 30 years ago. They've got some gorgeous koi fish, monster koi fish in here that they've had for a long time. And the water looks okay right now with the cool temps in the wintertime, but in the summertime this thing is pretty gross. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in an intake-based system for her, and back up here, this waterfall that they have that's hooked to their filtration system leaks really bad, old masonry type deal, and we're gonna tear it out. And then back in this corner we're gonna put in a constructed wetland filter so we can help her keep this water crystal clear and then have a whole lot less maintenance for her. Right now she cleans out her filter, I think she said once a week, and it's a lot of work, really heavy netting and all kinds of other lava rock and things that she stuffs in that barrel. So we're gonna put this wetland filter in, and maybe once a year she might have to look in it and check it out. Every 2 or 3 years do a clean out on it, which is really easy with a clean out pump. So turn this around and I'll show you guys some more. Like I said, I'm gonna do an intake bay skim cove right in here to help skim all these leaves and stuff. Oh my gosh, look at these fish. That's at least 36 inches long. Look at that big butterfly koi fish. She's had these forever and she's absolutely in love with them. So we're gonna pump this down probably tomorrow. Then we start tying in the intake bay because we'll have to weld this liner to our new liner. And we'll pump this down and keep those fish away from where we're working. And this is she's got her pump running right there. She's got an aerator, and then she's got a pump housed in that. We're gonna do away with that. So in our intake bay, our plumbing will be buried in the ground. It'll come around over into here, and this is where our wetland filter is gonna go. And it'll have a nice shallow waterfall running into the pond on this end. But this is what they've got right now. They've got this masonry fall built, and it just has pieces of liner just laid on top of the stones, and you can see where it just leaks everywhere because the overlaps aren't done well, and it's kind of an eyesore. But oh, and their barrel's gone actually. I guess they got rid of it. I was hoping to take a video of it for you, but they had a 50-gallon barrel that sat here, and she had it full of lava rock and pond netting and all kinds of stuff. And their plumbing came around this tree, and it went in the bottom of it, and it upflowed. And it had another pipe that just went over right there, and it leaked on the backside down here too. So anyways, we're gonna rip out all this masonry, stonework and stuff, and tear it down, and then we're gonna build this grade up where I'm standing right here, about a foot and a half, and get her a nice little gentle fall coming back down in here, but a much more substantial constructed wetland filter upflow system. Keep this water crystal clear year round, and also help them maintain their water level, because their water level, she said it usually sits right here, but this is how much it goes down when they run the waterfall. This went down in 3 days. So I'm gonna help her get her leaky pond fixed. And make it look a whole lot prettier. Wish we could get the rock in this pond, but maybe in the future. So we're gonna rock in the intake bay and the wetland filter, and use boulders for that waterfall. So it'll be really pretty, and we'll get this water crystal clear and healthy for these beautiful koi fish. So I forgot to mention, she did ask me to save this one rock, which has got this crazy cool, you my rock people know what that is. It looks like expanded metal to me, but if you know what it is and it's something pretty neat, I'd like to know. Let me know. Got the intake bay laid out, and I should have took a video before I picked it all up, but had all my aquabark panels and my pump vault sitting in there. Got it laid out. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space in between the original pond and our intake, and this will be where we seam our liner together. And I want to leave that space because I want to be able to put boulders here and there and make the right weir width if you want to call it that, with our boulders, and we'll have some earth to sit on right there for those boulders, and then all of our liner is going to come down and up. So start digging this. We got a tank set up, and we got our pump in here because we got to do this seam today. I'm going to make sure this water level is good and low from where we're having to break this little dam out we've got right here to go into our intake, so we don't get any water rushing in there. So, and we also got some groundwater came in last night. We're gonna have to get that pumped out, get everything in here, and then get this full of water so it doesn't try to float up on us. Other than that, we're gonna get to work, see if we can get some stuff done. Got our seam done and our excavation is done. We had to fold that liner back because we were using that soil to help us get a good seam. So we're breaking this dam right here, and this will be the intake for our intake bay. So about where River's standing, there'll be a pretty good sized boulder there, and then another one over there on that edge, and then that'll squeeze this space down and give us the right weir width we need to have really good flow and current coming into the intake, so it'll skim all of the leaves and stuff coming off of the pond here. So as soon as they get this cleaned up, that blue line right there is where we got to dig down to, which they've about got it whipped. We'll be able to fold our rock pad over and then put our liner back over in here and start putting in our blocks and get this thing buttoned up. Back out here in Fayetteville today, and it has been raining like crazy out here, and it is a mud hole. But it's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday, and then rain all day Monday and Tuesday, so we're gonna have to figure out how to make it work. We got some plywood and some gravel we're gonna throw down, try to minimize the damage, but we're getting ready to tear this yard up and we'll have to put it back together. But it is what it is, so let's get to it. It is a soupy, soppy mess. So we're gonna put plywood over all this, and we're gonna throw some clean gravel in here and then throw some plywood over this, because I've got to put my excavator over here behind this tree to dig out our wetland on this side. So we're gonna made it back out here today. I got Chris Yaks with me. I got Jeff back there cutting up some rock pad. Johnny's back here throwing on some waders. Intake bay is done besides some cobbles. We got to hook our plumbing up right here on this edge of it and done. We're getting ready to drain this water out. It got pretty dirty with this last big rain, so we're going to clean that out for them and pull these big old beautiful fish out of here. Our wetland filter is in. We just got to rock it in, build our waterfall, and do our overlap, and then we got to start working our way back and cleaning up this huge mess that we made. And it is still a mud hole out here, even though it's 75 and sunny today. We're gonna get this stuff, try to get it all roughed up and buttoned up for them today and turn this into something really pretty. Chris is over here playing with the fish. Johnny's getting ready. Jeff is throwing our overlap back and gonna get some rock pad thrown under here where we're missing a little bit of underlay from the old pond. And then we're gonna start putting some boulders in here, and right where Jeff's standing, coming forward just a little bit, we'll build a waterfall with some frame stones on either side, and then start working our way back. filming.